Okay, good morning. I'm Deputy Chief Leanne O'Brien with the Akwesasne Mohawk Police Service. I'm here to provide you with an update on two separate investigations that we have ongoing. The first I will be providing will be the missing person update. The Akwesasne Mohawk Police Service is continuing to seek the public's assistance in locating a missing person from Akwesasne. Casey Oakes, age 30, was reported missing on Thursday, March 30th, 2023. He was last seen Wednesday, March 29th at approximately 9:30 p.m., boarding a small light-colored vessel departing from the east end of Cornwall Island, wearing a black vest, no pants, black face mask, and a black toque. The local waterways were searched on Thursday, March 30th, 2023. Police located 6 bodies at approximately 5 p.m. in a marsh area in Snai, Akwesasne, Quebec. A vessel matching the description as being operated by Casey Oakes was also located near the location of the deceased persons. It was removed by police and placed in secure storage for further processing. The Akwesasne Mohawk Police Marine Unit commenced the search of this area this morning with the assistance of the Sûreté de Québec and the Hogansburg-Akwesasne Volunteer Fire Department. Divers are also in the area. At this time, we request the public and the media to stay away from the search area. Anyone who knows the whereabouts of Casey Oakes or sees a person matching the description is asked to contact the Akwesasne Mohawk Police Service at 613-575-2000. As for the unidentified bodies located in Snai, the Akwesasne Mohawk Police continue to investigate after the bodies of 6 deceased individuals were located during an air search on Thursday, March 30th, 2023. The 6 individuals are believed to be from 2 families, one of Romanian descent and the other believed to be citizens of India. The deceased included 5 adults and 1 child under the age of 3, who was a Canadian citizen. Police believe 1 infant from the Romanian family has not been located and will continue searching. All are believed to have been attempting illegal entry into the U.S. from Canada. The Akwesasne Mohawk Police Service are working with Immigration Canada to assist with the identification and next of kin notifications. Police are continuing to search for any further victims with the assistance of the dive teams, the RCMP, the Sûreté de Québec, and the Hogansburg-Akwesasne Volunteer Fire Department. Please avoid the search area at this time. The circumstances surrounding the deaths are continued to be investigated. There is no threat to the general public. If you have any information with the investigation, please contact the Akwesasne Mohawk Police Service at 613-575-2340.
Marie-Lise from TVA, you're speaking about 2 different events.
Yes.
Is Casey Oakes linked in any way to the 6 bodies that were found last night?
I can't confirm that at this time. It's still under investigation.
Does Casey Oakes have any criminal record that the police is aware of?
In relation to?
In general.
Not that we're aware of.
Thank you.
Could you confirm whether the infant was identified as being missing through a Canadian passport and whether the second child also had a Canadian passport?
Yes, the 2 Romanian deceased victims both have Canadian passports.
Okay. And the infant that's missing, that's how you know that the infant's missing because of the passport?
We found the passport, yes, on one of the persons.
Okay. This is not the first time that Indian nationals or Romanian nationals have come through the territory. They're caught off. And is there Romanian or Indian networks, national networks, that are actually using this area to move people through?
At this time, it's under investigation, and I can't confirm that.
Do you know the infant who was discovered, are you associating that infant with the family from India or also from the family with Romania?
The person under 3 that was located yesterday was associated with the Romanian family.
So both children, in other words, both the one
Are believed to be associated with the Romanian family, yes.
Is there any link that the police can do with the closure of Roxham Road last Friday?
Right now, what I can tell you is this has nothing to do with that closure. That closure was people seeking refugee, leaving the U.S. to Canada. These people were believed to be gaining entry into the U.S. It's completely opposite.
We saw a month ago media release of the police of Akwesasne saying to the residents, if ever you see some migrants, please contact us. We are to believe that there is an increase of passage. Can you talk to us a bit more about this?
What I can say is that we have seen an increase of people passing through Akwesasne, gaining entry into the U.S.
Okay, so it's not the opposite. It's not U.S. and they're not leaving from the U.S. to gain access to Canada. They're leaving Canada.
Correct. Yeah.
In terms of Mr. Oakes, you're asking for information about him, so you believe he's not in the water?
We don't know where he is.
Okay.
He's still a missing person, but he was last seen entering a vessel.
Is there anything that led you to believe that he may not be in the water and may be hiding out?
We have no information to believe that, but the possibilities are open at this time.
Could you describe
Nora
the
La
weather?
Montagne, le Journal de Montréal. Are you linking this to any smuggling network that might be active in the region?
Not yet.
Can you tell us a bit more about what these networks, how they operate, and what you've been aware of in the past year?
Yeah. Not at this time. Sorry.
The weather conditions on Wednesday night, what were the weather conditions on the river like when Casey Oaks was last seen pulling out of his boat?
It was very windy, bad weather. I believe there was like a wet rain, sleet. It was not a good time to be out on the water.
Can you speak to how many people have been arrested or apprehended over the last few months trying to cross through Akwesasne territory from one direction or the other?
Mm-hmm. Since January of 2023, we have 48 separate incidents.
And in terms of nationalities, it was mostly Indian and Romanian in the incidents?
The majority, yes.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
I have no idea. Sorry.
Typically, once a boat reaches Snai or some other part on the south shore of the river, how do people then move further into the United States? Are there cars coming onto Mohawk territory to pick them up? Do you know what happens next in this chain?
Yes, typically they would be picked up and transported by a vehicle into New York State.
And where does that happen typically? Are the cars driving down to the river?
There's various locations along the border.
What surveillance has the police been doing on the river to prevent these entries?
So we have increased our surveillance on the river. We have a full-time Marine unit now. So we're trying our best. We're a very small police service, but we're trying our best to increase the security and the surveillance of the community.
In the last few weeks, did you ask for other help from maybe the RCMP or the Army or the SQ to assure a certain surveillance?
Yes.
Yes, and did you got what you were asking for?
Yes, we work closely with the RCMP, Border Patrol, New York State Police, Homeland Security. That's an ongoing relationship that we continue.
Are any of those federal agencies helping you in this case specifically?
Absolutely.
Who specifically is helping you?
RCMP, HSI, CBSA.
The post-mortem on the bodies, where are those being done?
They're being done in Montreal.
Okay. And the boat that was recovered, could you describe like what the type of boat or the seaworthiness of that vessel?
It was a small vessel, like described in the media release yesterday. Very small, nothing fancy. Probably used for fishing, but at this time we don't know what it was used for. All we're saying is that we located it yesterday in the vicinity that we located the bodies.
And could it have safely carried 7 people in it?
I don't believe so. No.
Are you worried that there could be more crossings the other way, going into Canada after the closing of Roxanne?
No, not at this time. Yeah.
Mr. Oakes, is there any connection that he would have to maybe an industry or work that would relate to having a boat or using that boat, or are we suspecting that it was a personal pleasure craft or something like that?
We believe it was his personal vessel.
Are you aware of any vehicles being intercepted on overnight, Wednesday to Thursday, that may have been waiting at the Great View Motel, or that HSI or Border Patrol may have intercepted, that may have been a vehicle waiting to pick up these individuals?
That matter, like I said, that's under investigation right now. We have investigators following up with all tips of information.
So is the police really certain that the bodies that were found, they were leaving Canada to enter the U.S. and not the opposite?
Yes, we are certain.
Thank you.
How are you?
Can you
how-
explain that at all?
Yeah, how did you
Explain
determine
the
that?
details you have that make you so certain that they were going towards the United States?
Two were Canadian, and the others entered Canada legally. So they were in Canada. We know that they were in Canada. They were residing in Canada. So they were leaving Canada into the U.S.
And how soon had they entered Canada? The Indian nationals?
I don't know. I can't release that information.
But Immigration Canada has been in touch with you guys?
Absolutely, yes. So if you don't mind, that's going to be the end of the questions. Thank you.